For myself, it probably begins the day before, thinking about the departure, what time the flight's going to be the next day, and obviously getting some rest in beforehand in the flight. So a lot of flights I do depart late on in the evening, so if I can fit in a rest late afternoon, then that's what I'll try and do. And then to check in, drop off the bags, and collect our paperwork which we're going to have for the flight, which you've probably already seen, and then out to the aircraft really, which once you're there, straight into the flight deck. Brief the other crew, one or two first officers, depending on the length of the flight. Once that's all been decided, they call a stop to that. They say briefing complete, and then the captain, as the pilot flying, he will start to input data into the FMS. This is basically where they would put all the data in to do with the flight. So lateral, vertical profile, performance, the winds, zero fuel weights. Everything would go inside that box. So that deals with the route. So basically the computer will draw a green line from Kennedy back to London. In the meantime, at the same time, the first officer then, he gets out of his seat, he does the security checks on the flight deck, and then he'll put on a high vis and he'll go and do a walk around of the exterior of the aircraft.
So these are the static ports. We have a captain, first officer and a standby one, hydraulic and oil. Torpedo on the right hand side. The front surface, this is the flaps to make sure that the fan is free spinning. All the latches are flush with the skin of the engine.
And then it's a case of managing people really. You've got the crew, you've got the cargo people coming to see you, you've got fuel decisions to make, and that's how the hour pretty much before we push back the aircraft goes.